Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Mikel Oyarzabal and Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Lovely ball and a... Kane! He's delivered all right! And we have liftoff! That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 11.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Scott. He's gone for goal. Oh, a very decent attempt. Smith. Oh, that's fabulous. Kamavinga, and here's Kane. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! Goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Caicedo. Lovely feet. There's the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that's been won straight back. Oyarzabal. And that's a good ball. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
3-0, and things are starting to look... Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 19 minutes is...
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager...
Takes a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Madrid are having a ball here. It's Kane! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Krupi. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Shot at goal! Superb from Caicedo. That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
number 5, Caicedo.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Christie. Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Can he get away here? No, he's seen through all of that. Camavinga. Camavinga! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
The goal scorer after 31 minutes is number 24, Eduardo Camavinga.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He is through here. It's Kane! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Kane! And he thumps it clear.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Shot could be on. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 38 minutes is number 8, Lionel Messi.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the finish! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Big chance! No, that's just wide.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Caicedo wins the duel this time. Valverde. And it's Jimenez. Caicedo. And here's Kane. And here's Oyarzabal. It's a good ball out wide. Son Heung-min. Robertson. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And he's missed it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
He's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. The referee says that is that for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, super ball. Chance! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
He's found a way past. Son Heung-min. There, Son Heung-min! Oh, it's hit the post. Well taken goal. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Jimenez. Sabani. That's going wide left. Kane looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single.
And Messi! Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! And that's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 60 minutes is number
He's got
21.
4. That is remarkable.
The attendance for this match was
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Caicedo. Messi. Spread to the right. Picked out brilliantly. Has to go back here. Valverde. Can he finish? Oh, he's been... And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's managed to get free. He's free. And the shot! And a neat finish. He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Valverde! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Kane. Now it's Oyarzabal. And that is out of play. Pinches it off him. Showing great feet there. He has found the way through. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's delightful. He's found the way through. Valverde. Robertson. Mikel Oyarzabal. Steaming, shapes to shoot! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 22.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
It's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's the
great chance. Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Smith did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. Caicedo. Is there any support? He might not need it.
6 added
Real
minutes has been
chance!
indicated.
He's put his foot right through that one. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Look at the space here. No way through, so back it comes. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Son Heung-min! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 4, Son Heung-min.
Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That's the end. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Kane walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And if you do
So
have
thank
a
you
chance
very much,
today,
Jim, for
please
joining
take some
me.
time
That
out
brings
to
us to
give
the
your
end of our
support to our
coverage.
Better Stadium
So from us
Fund.
both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the... Great chance! There it is!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 4 el dorsal 8.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Nkunku. Rincon. Driving through the middle. Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. So Bruno Fernandes! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Robertson. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Quarter of an hour played. Quality ball.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done. For me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Now this could be a chance. Jimenez. Rabiot. And it's Nkunku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fofana. He's found a way through. Now, and he shoots! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rincon. They get a throw in. Showing good feet. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fofana gets a good foot in there. And he thumps it clear. Distributed tidily. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's having a shot! And the ball's coming. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rabiot stood up well to him there. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. He's there to hit it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Rabiot. And it's been played through. Jimenez. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Bruno Fernandes on 2 now and looking for 3. Rincon. That's a good ball out wide. He has a look up. And the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Nkunku. And he's lost his man here. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Bruno Fernandes. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So your views on the first half?
Madrid clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Madrid looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jimenez. Nkunku. Played out to the left flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Rincon. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Over to the right flank. Oh, that's superb. That's a sharp pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bruno Fernandes under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, that's a key interception. 60 minutes played. Rincon. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Plays the return pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fofana. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw. And that's out of reach. Rincon. And Robertson. Bruno Fernandes. Rabiot. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been knocked clear. Throw in. Bruno Fernandes. Rincon. Just about up to 75 minutes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Fofana. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Jimenez. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Fofana. Finish! And he's heaved it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some resolute defending there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Look at the space here. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. With so little time left. Grandstand finish.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
We are into overtime. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gabia. And we're done. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Bruno Fernandes claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a
big chance! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
Now it's Palo, and it's made its way to him. Carvajal, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rudiger. Now Hausen. Carvajal. Now it's Palo. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, super ball! And it's Fascioli. Referee's given a throw. Afif. Now it's Palo. And the shot! There it is! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
El dorsal 13.
A surprising start, to say the least. Fagioli wins the duel this time. Madrid currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Nice control. Fagioli. That's a dangerous ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. That's put paid to the danger. Good ball, good take. Distributed tidily. And it's Fascioli.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Fascioli. And that's really well manoeuvred. Opts for safety. Fran Garcia. Howson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Bellingham. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has sent him sprawling. And he's there to get it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Fascioli. Spread out to the left. Now it's Palo. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played out wide. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Palo. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that is all they have time for. How would you review the first half?
I think what we've seen so far, Peter, is nothing short of outstanding. They really have taken the game to the opposition, who were clearly taken aback and looked very dysfunctional. Half-time might be their saviour.
Madrid looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Fagioli. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And Paulo. Carvajal. Looking for a runner. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fagioli. It's a promising position. Fagioli. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is headed, towering header! Oh, it rattles the bar! It's not an especially good pass, that. Madrid with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. And he's picked it up out wide. Vinicius Junior. Chance here to counter. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's there to retrieve it. Rudiger. Deftly out wide. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Fagioli. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? Afif. Fagioli. Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Fagioli. That has been slung wide. Space for him to turn and look. Played back into the centre. Showing good feet. This looks promising. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fran Garcia is there to clear. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Paulo. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe running with intent. And he welcomes it in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Palo. Well read, nice interception. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Afif. The final 5 minutes. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that will be the final act. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Palo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think? So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Guruzeta is herring after that one. And it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Kane. Real chance. Kane! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Marcó en el minuto 6 el dorsal 11.
Bilbao are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He is through here. Kane, plenty to aim. It's Kane! And he's stuck it away. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the...
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling...
Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure...
Kane! Harry Kane! Off the scale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Tries from distance. Comfortable playing for the keeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Camavinga. Valverde. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Not the most accurate pass. Bilbao couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he cuts out the supply. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Oh, impressive strike.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
And here's Iñaki Williams. Robertson. It's Camavinga. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Kane. He's in a great position here. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Gorosabal. And here's Kane. Bruno Fernandes. Steaming on goal. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 14.
Laporte. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And, oh, a gilt edge, and the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Marcó en el minuto 31.
How many? Just how many?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
Big chance! Sensational from Kane! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Opts for safety. Camavinga. Valverde. And it's Messi. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, super ball. And the finish! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 37 el dorsal 4.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Caicedo. And he is dashing away. Chance! It's Luke, and again! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto
Laporte.
41 el dorsal 4.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And he's found the way past. Kane. Now, can he find a finish? Takes a shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Marcó en el minuto 43
And now he has
el
two.
dorsal 14.
Laporte. Kane. It's Kane! He's put his foot right through that one.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Valverde. Bruno Fernandes. Kane. Spread to the right. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That's going wide left. Camavinga. Camavinga! And that's in. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Madrid really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Madrid have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. The second half is up and running. Oh, he's on his own! And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look fit.
It's Kane! And that has faded wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Messi. For Valverde. Yuri. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. And it's Messi. Valverde receives it in a wide position. Kane looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit...
And the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Driving through the middle. He's having a shot! And no mistake. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Laporte. The muscular approach does pay off here. Camavinga. Akanji. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Closing in on goal. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ruiz de Galarreta. Son Heung-min. Robertson. There's the shot! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Akanji. And it's Valverde. Valverde running with intent. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Camavinga. Zabani. Zabani running with the ball. They're urged. And a chance! And that's a good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Robertson and Caicedo. Is there any support? He might not need. Can he finish? Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And we have our very first corner. Zabani goes short. Bilbao have the chance to go the other way. Messi. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Caicedo ploughing through. Tries a shot! No, it's wide. Camavinga, Caicedo.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Laporte. Kane gets a foot in here. Now he's running away. Oh, just a... And the shot! And a neat finish! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Foot in, and he's running through. Oh, great chance! Decent chance! And that's past the post. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Kane. He's gone for goal. Into the arms of the goalkeeper. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Kane walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.